All right, here's a quick video summarizing another tool I made called Raindrop CSV Importer, which is in the tool extensions organization on GitHub, which just has a bunch of API stuff that I've written to extend tools. Today, it's working to integrate with Raindrop, which I've talked about briefly in another video I did about how to convert weblocks to CSV. And why I do that, and a little bit on how I bookmark. But Raindrop is just an amazing bookmarking app, and I try to default to using it as much as possible for collecting links. And there are times when I will use another program, but then eventually I'll want to kind of archive everything in Raindrop. And in that scenario, it's great to have a method to kind of bulk import a lot of things. And so this tool on GitHub that I give to you freely is so simple. It's a little PHP file and one config file that you add your API key to. And you can take a file like this. This is the CSV file we created in the earlier video converting macOS weblog files that you drag to your desktop to try and quickly save a link that you're working on into CSV. So we have like in 9 links here, 8 links. And we are going to use this little tool to import them. So it's very simple. Just you download the code, and you'll see that there's a config sample, and just rename this to config ini. And in this case, I dragged the CSV actually into the directory. You can put it anywhere. You just have to update this to the path of your CSV. In this case, it's in the same directory, but it could be some long fixed absolute path. And it will read the initialization file, read your API token, and we can just run it by just typing PHP and then the full path to the file, and you'll see you get this nice little menu. And you have 2 options here. If you want to just do a check links only, like what are these links? Sometimes you just want to check links against Raindrop, see if they're unique or not. Do I have these? Can't remember. Or do I want to try and check them and add them? So it has a deduplication or a duplication avoidance system. We want to actually add these links. So we come back to our stream here. We see we have something about the mile record in high school and a link to TechMeme. And we'll go back to terminal and we'll just choose option 2, hit enter. And it goes through one at a time. Pretty nice little feedback as it works. And we can see it gives a nice summary at the end. It checked 9. Okay, so if it found 1 already, because TechMeme was in there and you saw that we already had TechMeme, so it didn't add that. It already had that because that's the duplication avoidance. It added 8 and it failed on 0. So successful addition of these links. And if we come back and just refresh the app, we can see that these new links are added here. And that's how it works. Pretty nice, pretty simple, and can be extended to a lot of different things. Like if you're moving to Raindrop from some other app, or just want to know that it's really easy to just create a simple CSV and import into Raindrop. It is easy. Raindrop's done a great job at making their platform open and has a great, easy to use, well documented API. So one of the reasons I like it. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. You can check out the other video on weblog to CSV if you are someone like me who sometimes just drags in links like this and creates a lot on your desktop. I'll link to that somewhere.